Hi guys, this is just me butting in before the video starts. I thought I'd let you know that throughout this video I've been having some really weird issues with audio in my recording. There's weird jumping and the stuttering, and I don't know what was causing it, but all I know is that it should be fixed now. And also, as I couldn't get the issue to fix at the time, this video is going to be a little bit shorter, but I'll get straight on to making the next one, and that one should be perfect. There we are. Thanks very much. Well, looks like we're back on StrangeCraft, and this time we're in it for Season 2, and the good news is I'm officially in. Nothing's going to change that unless I don't know, break the rules or, I don't know, murder someone or something. Anyway, we're all good here, so I just thought I'd show you the map now. So just to give you an idea of where things are, spawn is over here. This is the little island that we all started on in the circle. Then me, Cyberbird, and Paradox, we got boats and we went, I think we found like a desert or a savanna. I'm not sure where that was because I didn't have the map at the time, so we probably can't see that. But essentially, we did that thing to get the Dark Prismarine with Crazy 8. This is where his base is over here. Then, yeah, this is where Paradox is set up, this little line here. I think Cyberbird is somewhere in the mesa. I'm not entirely sure. I think he was on like the little on the little coastline before the land. But yeah, so today, right, we're just gonna try and get things back to the way we were, back to the way things were before season 1 ended. So I found a skeleton spawner. Huh? I don't learn any new tricks. I've got to keep doing the old ones. And yeah, so we should probably set that up to be an XP farm because XP is something we'll need as soon as we get some tools. And I've set up in this little area, and usually I think to myself, like, I don't want to give myself too much land, but we'll work with it. So I found this little corner, and it's quite nice. It's broken up by two little forest areas, and we can terraform all this because I love terraforming, and we'll be able to fill this little circle with all of our goodies. We're right next to the sea, so we can go out. There's ice spikes, so we've got everything we need in our little corner of paradise. And maybe we could even chop the trees this way and make a little area out here in the long game. So yeah, that'll be quite nice to do. So yeah, that's always possible. So these are my boys in the hole here. We've got a donkey and a horse, and if I just grab the saddle off the donkey and go on the horse, I haven't named him, and that's because I don't know if I even want to keep him, because he's not actually amazingly fast. He's decently fast, not fantastic. But he's better at getting around than nothing, and the donkey is pretty good. My ideal steed is actually a mule, because they can get the speed, well, at least like 80% of the speed of the horse mixed in with the storage space of a donkey, and if you can get one with a bit of health, then you don't really need to worry about armor that much. But anyway, I did see some horses around here, so we should probably go looking for them eventually. As you can see, I've gathered a few materials already, but I've pretty much just expended everything I own just to make some tools. Voluntary exile. Kill a raid captain. Oh, right, I see. Okay. So yeah, we should probably start mining and get ourselves some proper supplies, because I'm running out of food as well. So we need these crops time to grow anyway. But then I would also like to set up the skeleton farmer as well. So we've got a stockpiled agenda. Oh, I forgot about the book. Gather stuff, rebuild farms. Okay, well, it didn't really matter anyway. It's basically what I said. So yeah, let's get started. Basically, the way that we test their speed is we have to build, as you probably assume, a speed tester. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 blocks here. Another 14 on this side until you've got a level. There we go. And then basically what you do is fill this up with fence gates. This is a Doc M design. which works really well. Like you can build a big horse track with a redstone to time your horse, but I think it doesn't get much more effective than this. So yeah, we got all that in. Then we need 2 pressure plates, just at the front over here, and then lastly just a bit of redstone to run over all of these fence gates. And basically the way the way it works is quite simple in that in that it's the amount of time it takes for these to close. You can tell that I'm getting tired. Okay, so we've managed to wrangle this guy, pop the saddle on him. Already I can tell he's much faster. And he's got a decent amount of health as well. So yeah, that's I think our last horse was here on the scale. So let's see how this guy fares. Let's clear the way. Get a nice start. Oh yeah, look at that. Much faster. Yeah, this is our new guy. I think he's as fast as Robert was on the last server, and he was pretty fast. So yeah, this is the guy we're going to be keeping, and he's got a decent amount of health. Oh, one thing I should check as well is how's his jumping? Oh my gosh, 3 blocks. Okay, this is the best horse ever. Come on. Oh, please die. Okay. Woo! Okay, we're good. Oh, do you think I can get the other one? Hey. Okay, so we're actually in the next day now, and basically me and Paradox, we teamed up to try and get that skeleton spawner working, and we did get there eventually, but I actually went to bed because it was getting late for me. So he's finished it now, and we've still done something to it. We want to add the glass and add the hopper. He said it's fine if I want to make any changes to it to pretty it up. So that's what we'll get on to now. But first, I'll show you the clip of us doing that. I mean, it's optional, we can have a hopper, but I say we should have a hopper if you've got the dog in there. I've never actually installed a dog into one of these before, so that'll be a challenge, but let's do it.
I haven't done it either, but I'm really interested to see how it works.
Yeah.
And I remember where the forest was. I could go back and get some more too, so it goes a little faster.
Yeah. Oh, this sounds really cool. So yeah, what we want is I'm going to grab, what do we want? I'll bring a hopper. I'll bring some kelp. I haven't got enough kelp to jump in the ocean and get some. We can.
I've got.
We're gonna need glass as well. I'll run to the. I'll get some off the shore. Specifically, we need 81 glass. That's just over a stack. So.
I'm actually gonna have to go get a bunch of glass pretty soon too, because I'm gonna be building like a snow globe on top of that tree.
That sounds awesome. That sounds pretty cool.
I thought it'd be a cool starter base, and then I'll probably put some like storage in the underground or something. But...
Yeah, that sounds pretty nice. Yeah, I think the motel idea is quite cool, because that's the thing, right? Is that everybody's built a villager trading hall before, but has everybody built a villager motel?
Exactly. We got to do something different than everybody else.
Exactly. I mean, it's more fun at the end of the day. Like when I'm in uni, that's what the substitute is like. Like you can do whatever everyone else does, or just put a twist on it. It makes it a bit more interesting, you know.
Exactly. And I mean, so many times, and I get so like caught up in efficiency. Like I'm sure a lot of people do, and you try to make the most efficient farm, and it looks like shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'd rather a funny looking farm that does something, you know.
Yeah, like as effective as that double carpet method is, I don't think it looks very good to have them all bunched up like that.
But it depends on like where it's going. Yeah. I mean,
that's true.
We could free range villagers.
Well, they're still going to be in prison, but it'll look like they're free range.
Yeah, exactly. It's the illusion of being free ranged.
All ready to go.
Everything we need. Okay, it's just this way. It's pretty much on the border of the forest and the swamp, so it's an okay area. But we should probably light it up as well, because you know, having mobs outside on the surface wouldn't help the rates otherwise.
Yeah, and we'll probably have to go and light up some caves too.
Yeah. So it's not
but I think the only for a spawner, the mob cap is only the direct area around it.
Really? Oh,
I don't think it. Yeah,
shows how much I know about the game mechanics.
I don't know an awful lot. I'm just. That's what I remember.
Yeah. Ooh, doggies.
I think it's on the way. Oh, there's a dog. Oh, if only we had some bones.
Quick, let's get to the spawner. I
On
did
the way
light
back.
it up. Okay.
Oh, it's already safe. Already safe.
Say again.
It's already safe.
Yeah, it should already be safe, but I think it is connected to a cave, which I didn't really light up, so there might be some, like, I don't know, a creeper or something, so better be careful, otherwise he just blows up the spawner and we're sitting there with our thumbs up our ass.
Yep.
uh,
Already has one set up.
yeah, I was like, yeah, I could use his, but then we was like, this one's closer to our base. Oh,
Exactly.
I knew it.
This is
I did it. Look at this. Right, come here. I set this up
Yeah.
exactly for this reason. Oh, never mind. Look, there we go. Perfect.
oh, it's perfect. Oh, it's perfect.
Oh,
It up.
oh, damn. Okay, there's water at the bottom, so we should be able to just fall. Okay. So yeah, okay. So what we want to do is first of all, let's get these torches off the floor and put them on the side of the spawner. And I go overboard with like the viewing room and stuff, but I think it adds a lot to it. Like it makes it look quite pretty.
I think that's why that video blew up, because it was a lot different than a lot of the other designs, and it looks really cool.
Yeah, I like having just the ability to view them because skeletons in Minecraft are so annoying. So I'm like, anything that I can watch them suffer. You know, it's great.
Same thing with my Guardian farm on the last server.
Yeah, I'll just cover those up. But there's like a death pit down here. Oh, I can see diamonds. Watch out.
Watch out.
Hang on. Yeah, if we dig here and be very careful. Yeah, there's diamonds down here. Okay, maybe I should cover the lava over.
Do you have Silk Touch or Fortune yet?
I don't know. Yeah, as soon as this is done, I'm just gonna head straight to bed.
Yeah. I honestly probably will too, even though it's not that late.
I blinked and it was all done. Okay, let's pull out this scaffold. Oh, 5 diamond pick.
There it goes. That was a diamond pick?
That's a
Oh,
diamond pick. I wasn't paying attention.
I've just been shredding through the iron picks.
Uh,
Do you need iron or are you good?
No, it's okay. I'll pop off now once we get rid of this dirt scaffold. Dirt scaffold, cobblestone scaffold. My brain is slowly melting. Okay, so the way down is here. I brought with me some blocks, stone cutter, some chests, hopper, and some stained glass. So let's hop down. Here we are. Okay. And it's behind this wall here. It's pretty much done. So what we got to do now is just, well, what I want to do is first of all organize it, put some stairs and slabs on the ground so that we can keep the room dark and they won't spawn. I haven't got enough redstone for some lights yet, but I can definitely do that off camera. It won't take very long. And then also we want to put in the glass over there, but to do that we're probably going to have to deactivate the spawner, which is going to be difficult. So we're just going to get in here, put a slab on it. Fantastic. Okay, so we just get some lights in. Yeah, should be deactivated now. Perfect. Okay, and now we're just going to tear down this wall and put in all the glass. Okay, so we've done a bit of transforming to this room, and I'm pretty pleased with it. It's just the sort of generic design that I always go with, but tried and tested, works pretty good. So skeletons land here, you can hit them, they drop all of their loot in here. Got some chests for the bows, the arrows, the bows, and the armor. And this time I've installed a rubbish bin, and essentially what this is, if I just quickly show you, is a dropper. So comparator detects when something enters the dropper. The repeater just powers the signal to higher voltage, and then that goes into the comparator that's been in subtract mode. Line of redstone goes into the side of it, which creates a fast clock, and then that goes into the repeater, which then goes back into the block, which then goes back into the dropper to create a clock that detects when there's something inside the dropper. So all we have to do is drop something in this hopper, and then the dropper fires it, and then it goes into just some lava that I've got underneath here, so that effectively we can destroy items without having to chuck them on the ground and wait for them to despawn. So that causes less lag. I've got the lights hooked up in a different way this time. So if I just quickly, actually I think I've covered it all up, so I can't really show you, but basically this time I've used redstone repeaters so that the signal is delayed, which creates a nice little effect. So if I turn off the lights, they go off one by one in a circle, and turn them on, they come on one after the other, sort of like a dimmer switch. And then you like the crafting table and the furnace. So I've been talking to Paradox, and essentially he says that we can put a wolf in here to kill the skeletons automatically and get the XP automatically. So I'll have to talk to him about that. If he wants to set that up, he can. This is equally his skeleton spawner, skeleton XP farm, so that's up to him. So we've done a bit of enchanting already as well. So we've got the classic Unbreaking 3 Efficiency 4, which is just going to be the work pick. And then we've also got the Efficiency 4 Fortune 3, which we've been mining with to get some diamonds. I am just going to wear down this Unbreaking 1 diamond pickaxe first. Although I have found some diamonds already, we're up to 47, I think, at the minute, so that's going to be good. Now, next thing we need is an enchanting station in here. That's why I'm currently breeding up the cows and growing some wheat so that we can do that. So everything's on the way, and we'll have an enchanter in here. We'll be able to get some proper tools, and then maybe we'll go and explore Nether or something just because we're in the new update. So I'm going to leave it here for now, and I know it's been a bit of a shorter one, but I did actually do a bit of recording earlier on today, but none of my audio was recorded, so that all had to be scrapped. But longer episode next time. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.